after you're in a bath, and they just go straight back up to the top. In fact, it's really hard to try and keep them down on the floor. You just float on the top.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy Skip, aka Skip and Tosh here of Sacktown Breakdown. And we are here again to break down a game, another win. And I apologize. I actually did a live stream about this, but I had some technical issues, and that video unfortunately was not usable. That's why the video didn't go up on the same night that we won. Flash forward to today, and I'm bringing it to you. Before we jump in, shout out to Tabu Ohana, gaming chair sponsor. Get you one, man. Get you one. Skip TC, discount code in the link. It'll get you $40 off. Very nice gaming chair, desk chair. Also, computer booter. Right there. There you go. Fantastic gaming lounge out in Carmichael, California here. Basically Sacramento, California. Also repair shop. So if you got a Xbox, PlayStation 4, Nintendo Switch, computer, iPhone, iPad, anything like that, looking to get repaired, give them a call. Link is in the description. They can give you a nice quote. Let them know Skip from the Sacktown Breakdown sent you in, and enjoy yourself, man. Enjoy yourself. Smash Brothers tournament happened there as well. So if you're one of those people that play Smash Brothers, Byleth just came out, new DLC. So if you're rocking with that OP character and want to put him to the test in a little Smash Brothers tournament, that would be the place to go. So thank you again for Dave over at Computer Booter. We appreciate you sponsoring us as well. I did this last time around. Obviously, we know that there was a really big tragedy that happened in the basketball community on Sunday. The passing of one of the best basketball players to ever play the game. One of the most nurturing, especially after the fact, after retirement, one of the most nurturing basketball ambassadors that we ever had, Kobe Bryant, passed away in that tragic helicopter accident. He and his daughter, Gianna. So I wanted to do a moment of silence for them. Everybody's been celebrating them by doing 24-second shot clock violation for his number 24 and 8-second inbounding get over the half court line, backcourt violation for number 8. So I figure we do something similar. So just take this time. It'll be very brief, but just reflect on what Kobe Bryant meant to you. All the times he made us cry as Sacramento Kings fans. All the incredible things that he did on the court, all the lessons that he's taught us, and how he will want us to triumph in these very, very difficult situations. So we'll go ahead and we'll give a little 8-second moment of silence. And also, we'll do one more ourselves. We'll do a 24-second. And again, just think about the very last game that he had. Game-winning shot. And what did he score? 63 or something like that, or 60. It's ridiculous. I remember watching that whole game, and it was just so magical. So anybody that didn't check out that game, go back and check out those highlights, or watch the whole game. Really, it was incredible. But again, we'll do 24 seconds of silence for him and all the other people that lost their lives. There was 9 total victims. So the 7 other people besides Kobe and Gigi that lost their lives as well. Thank you, Mamba. Mamba mentality forever. We appreciate everything that you did. And going on with the show. It's interesting. I actually have Kobe with like fire like in his eyes and looking at like someone that's walking by with this crazy, like laser-like focus as my work chat icon. So, oh man, I always have respect for him. the Sacramento Kings. Sacramento Kings versus Minnesota Timberwolves. 2-game winning streak because of that. Let's go ahead and take a look at what we got here. 133-129. Another one of those games where we were down and it wasn't looking like we were going to win it all. You see 37 for Minnesota in the first quarter. 24, Mamba. 24 for us in the first quarter. So you like almost 40 in the first quarter. I was like, oh man, this game's already gone. Then they scored 31 and we only scored 26. So I'm like, yeah, we're out of here. We scored 28 to their 29. So we started coming back a little bit, but I'm still like, And then we just flipped into a whole nother gear, scoring 41 in the fourth quarter, while they scored 22. So defense clicked in, and we hit another gear. Sent it into overtime. Incredible plays, like 2 big threes by Buddy Hield to get us really close, and then an incredible play by Fox to get to the rim. Did he make? I can't remember if he made one, and the other one he rocketed off the backboard, right off the rim, and then it grabbed it immediately off the line and just went back up super quick. And big time, it helped us take it over into overtime. And then from there, Nemanja Bjelica did some work for us in overtime, hit some big threes, and we kind of just same thing. Fox kind of helped just put it away, and we outscored them by 4, and it reflects in the score. There we go. So we can take a look at the game leaders. Buddy Hield, 42 points, which is 24 backwards on 24 shots. Kobe Bryant was his favorite player, and boy, oh boy, did he honor him that night. Andrew Wiggins with 36. Nemanja Bjelica and Andrew Wiggins both had 9 rebounds. Andrew Wiggins and De'Aaron Fox both had 8 assists. Nemanja had 3 blocks, and Shabazz Napier had 2 steals. They were just hitting everything on the perimeter. They were shooting threes like none other and just making them. So you can see ultimately in the end, they took one more shot than us and made one less. So we shot 50% from the field by the end of the game, and they shot 48.3%. 3-pointers, they shot 50% from 3. Just our perimeter defense was so bad up until like the fourth quarter. They set a franchise record for the most threes in a game for their team, so they were just hitting. And us, we didn't do too bad. We ended up bringing it back later on because at first we couldn't get any threes to hit. So 18 out of 40. Free throws, we didn't have a problem getting to the line as much this time, and you can see it helped keep us in the game. They got to the line 33 times, made 20 shots, so they only shot 60% from free throw. They missed a lot of shots. They missed some big free throws down the end. I think Josh Okogie missed 2 free throws down towards the end of the game. If it wasn't Okogie, it was someone else. I'm pretty sure it was Josh Okogie, though, but he missed 2 free throws towards the end of the game, and that really hurt them. He kind of lost the game for them in a way. While we shot 79%, so almost 80, still not great, but we got to the line 34 times, which is impressive for us. They had 2 more assists than we did. They had 1 more rebound than we did. They had 1 more offensive rebound than we did. That's the 1 more rebound. They had 1 more steal, tied for blocks. They had 20 turnovers, and we had 15. I always say between 12 and 14 is our sweet spot. If we get 15, we can stay competitive. 15, and we won it. We were not favored to win this game at all, as you can very obviously see. We already talked about Wiggins, 13 from 21. Look, he made Andrew Wiggins made 7 3-pointers. Come on, dude. And he shot 11 of them. That lets you know how bad we were. But look, he only made 3 of his 6 free throws. That's what hurt. Almost had a triple-double, 9 rebounds, 8 assists. He did good, had a block. Robert Covington came in, gave some good buckets, 8 of 12 from the floor, 24 points, 7 rebounds, had 4 turnovers, and ended up fouling out of the game. A good game from Karl Anthony Towns, but not the greatest. Even in overtime, he only scored 23 points for him, which is pretty mild. 7 of 18 from the field, so he just wasn't hitting a lot. He did hit 3. He shot 50% from 3, and hit most of his most of his free throws, but had 8 rebounds, 3 assists, had 7 turnovers, and that hurt big time. 1 block as well, 1 steal. Shabazz Napier only had 10 points, so he was pretty quiet relatively, but he did have 8 assists like we talked about and 6 rebounds. Jarrett Culver was really the one with all his time that he played and starting the game. He had a very quiet game, very silent game. Didn't really hear a lot from him. And then we go on down the list. Their bench did a pretty good job. Bates Diop, 9 points. McLaughlin gave him 8. Josh Okogie gave him 7, but 7 in 26 minutes. Ouch. Gorgie Dang had a very efficient game. Dang, how Gorgie Dang has fallen from grace is crazy to me. Not that he was ever such a great player, but he has just diminished in his role as well as his ability. 7 minutes, but he had an efficient 5 points and 2 rebounds with an assist and 2 blocks. So he outplayed his time, that's for sure. Noah Vonleh went from being, do they give him time? I don't know if the Wolves have a G League team. They might be one of the teams that don't. I'm not sure. But Noah Vonleh played 1 minute. He went from being a lottery pick to playing 1 minute. Gosh. Anyway, Sacramento Kings, as we talked about. De'Aaron Fox had a solid game, 22 points, 7 to 17. Didn't hit any 3-pointers. And he missed some key free throws too. And I'm not talking about the one that he made bounce off of the rim right before, but goodness gracious, 8 of 14. That just won't do. I mean, that's just a little over 50% from the line. Like, if he would have hit 1 less, that's 50% from free throw. Like, that hurts us tremendously. If he would have only missed 2, then we would have been what? Gosh, my math is terrible. I'm so sorry, y'all. But 2, 10, and then 12. So 4 more. Yeah, if he just would have hit 4 more, that would have given us a little bit more of a comfortable. I mean, heck, we probably would have won the game and wouldn't have had to go into OT if he would have done that. But that's just a big part of Fox's game he has to work on, especially since now over the last about 7 games, maybe the last 6, he's been getting to the line more. But he has got to hit his free throws. And I think a little bit of it is the arch of his shot, because I noticed he shoots a little more instead of up and over, he shoots a little more kind of a little less of an arch on the shot, a little more of a direct angle. And I think that's part of what hurts. He needs a little bit more of an arch on the shot, a little bit more of a soft touch. Hopefully Buddy can help him with that. 8 assists, like we talked about, 7 rebounds, fantastic. Nemanja Bjelica came up big for us, 7 to 10 from the field, 4 or 6 from 3, 20 points. He was a plus 20, plus minus. Y'all know I hate plus minus stuff. He almost had a triple-double messing around, 9 rebounds, 8 assists. Harrison Barnes, 38 minutes, 12 points. We didn't go to him a lot. He had all of his free throws, didn't hit any of his threes, though. 12 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, only 3 turnovers, only 1 foul. Bogdanovic started for us. Didn't have a great game. 34 minutes, 11 points, 4 of 11 from the field. Not horrible, but not great either. He did hit 2 of his 8 3-point attempts and hit his 1 free throw. Had 6 rebounds, 1 turnover, 1 steal, 3 fouls. Bogey just didn't have a great game for us, but didn't have a horrible game. Dwayne Dedman came in at 15 minutes, gave us 2 points, 4 rebounds. And yeah, we got Buddy Hield. We already know in his 37 minutes, 42 points for his icon number 24, Black Mamba. 14 of 24 from the field, so he did it in 24 shots. 9 3-pointers. Buddy Hield shot 9 for 14 when it came to 3-pointers. That's still, I mean, we want him shooting the most 3-pointers, but that is way too many 3-pointers still. We got to get, look, he hit all 5 of his free throws. We have to get this guy to the line more. It can't just be oh, Buddy Hield, just guard Buddy Hield on the perimeter. Buddy Hield has to, turn himself a little bit more into a Bradley Beal type player. We need it. We need it for wins. 5 rebounds, 3 assists for him. Kent Bazemore came in 20 minutes. He hit a really big 3 that kind of gave us some momentum. It was a very timely 3. That's why it was so important. But he hit both of his 3-pointers that he shot, 4 or 7 from the field, 15 points. in 20 minutes. 5 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 turnover, 1 steal. Corey Joseph played 17 minutes, only 4 points, 4 assists. Corey Joseph, it was the bench that really kind of started to rally to get us back into this game when we were really getting blown out. Corey Joseph was a part of that. It's just every time I see how many points he scores, it just hurts my soul. Like in 17 minutes, I want my point guard to at least score like 7 points. You know, like, geez Louise, 4 just doesn't do. But I really like Corey Joseph. But Yogi Ferrell, who I want to actually play more than Corey Joseph in most cases, played 10 minutes, hit a 3-pointer, had 3 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist, 1 turnover, 1 steal. Harry Giles played 6 minutes, had 2 points, hit his only bucket, had a rebound as well. He came in and gave some great energy. Came in and gave some really good energy. Anthony Tolliver didn't play 4 minutes, had a rebound? Yeah, is what it is. All in all, you know, we're on a 2-game winning streak. People were trying to honor Black Mamba from both teams. It was an awesome little tribute that they did before the start of the game. And we just have to move forward from here as a basketball community. It's so hard. It's so tough. And all of us have been dealing with it and feeling the emotions of it, the shock of it. It doesn't feel real. Wake up and still just see his pictures. It's like, that doesn't make sense. You know, like that's not. It just seems so wrong. You know, so wrong that he's not here anymore. But what he left us. I mean, we wouldn't feel this strongly if it was someone who didn't give us very much when he was here. And he gave us plenty of memories, 20 years of NBA basketball, more years after that of nurturing and training. He did a private workout with De'Aaron Fox and Buddy Hield, as well as like a few other select characters. Did the same thing with Jason Tatum, did the same thing with Giannis Antetokounmpo, Greek Freak. DeMar DeRozan worked with him in the offseason 1 year, and you could see in the next year how he expanded his game and just attacked it differently. He inspired so many, and those are just pro players. Think of all the people that never made it pro, but, you know, wear the shoes and all that stuff. And I'm on 2K, and everybody buys Lakers gear, and, you know, and like is going and doing, you know, the tribute, you know, for Black Mamba. You know, it's just incredible. So thank you again, Kobe, for everything that you've done. Thank you, Kings fans, for tuning into this. As a diehard Kings fan, you know, I will always honor Kobe Bryant. Respect your opponent, especially if it's a fantastic opponent. Honor your opponent. Kobe was an opponent to my team on the floor and off the floor. He did so much to inspire people to be great and to advance and to do better than they had done before. So again, thank you, Kobe Bryant, for everything that you brought to me as a young man, as a fan of basketball, to basketball around the world and all the lives that you touched. Incredible controversial games here in Sacramento, and you are already tremendously missed. So thank you, and thank you to his family that supported him and allowing him to be able to focus on that. Thoughts and prayers go out to Vanessa Bryant and the rest of the